Good evening, my impatients. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here, and I am ready to perform for all of you. Let's have a good live stream tonight. Let's have a good live stream. I'm hoping we get some Lily and Kylie in the house. I'm hoping we can get some people joining here. La 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 la. You guys are meant to be at my beck and call. You guys are meant to be at my beck and call. So join. Join and engage with me, damn it. Join and engage with me, damn it. So we got Uno impatient in the house here. All right. La 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 la. So I went in the pool today. I'll share with you a photograph of me in the pool for your viewing pleasure. I'll share with you a photograph of me in the pool for your viewing pleasure. Actually, it's me beside the pool. I hope you enjoy. That's me beside the pool today. And this is me. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Pika Pika! I'm in the bath and Pika's in there with me. That's actually a rendition of another one I did a few months ago. This one. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Pika Pika! I don't know what the best version of the three is, but they're all kind of good. And obviously I took this one a few days ago. I kind of look a little sexy here. Although I kind of got a little bit of a tummy for whatever reason, so I'm not really too fond of this picture. Dave says you took all these pictures instead of taking Poppy to a roller derby game. Not cool. I don't think Poppy wants to go to a roller derby game, to be honest with you. I could ask him. I don't think he wants to go, Dave. I know you might think he... I know there's not many more chances to hang with Poppy, but... I don't believe he even wants to go to one. I hear your perspective, though. I hear your perspective. Somebody says, your father was excited as fuck. He said so on the stream, Puddinhead. Puddinhead. Puddinhead, Puddinhead, Puddinhead. Puddinhead, Puddinhead, Puddinhead. Puddinhead, Puddinhead, Puddinhead. Oh, yeah. I think my stepfather's mowing the lawn out back. I hear the lawnmower going. It's intimidating. The intimidating lawnmower. It's like a chainsaw. La 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 la. I want to. La 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 la. Do you guys, like, if you were to see me, completely, do you guys think I come across schizoaffective? Because, I mean, I look at some people through social media, I guess some of the people who I knew at the Fountain House, and I like them a lot, don't get me wrong. I like them a lot, and I genuinely want the best for them, and I want them to succeed. But when I look at them, I'm like, yeah, this person looks very schizophrenic. And, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad or anything. In fact, I like them a lot, and I'm rooting for them, and I wish the best for them, and I genuinely like them. But when I look at their pictures, I'm like, yeah, they look very schizophrenic. I'm sorry to say. Dave says yes. Somebody says when somebody hears you speak, they'll know you're schizophrenic or schizoaffective. Horndog says you come across as a full blown vegetable mind. Horndog says there's nothing bad about being schizo. Dead Cops says, you don't come across as healthy looking. Sorry, bud. Specimen Andy says, yo, Andrew. Anybody want me to set up the DSLR and create videos, or do you want me to talk to you guys? Dave says, no, don't set up the DSLR. Stay live. Money, 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 Specimen Andy says the New York Yankees beat the Mets last night. Oh, that's too bad. I kind of like the Mets better, but the Yankees are a better team, that's for sure. Or at least they have been in years past. Taylor says Lily ruins the streams. Ooh, why do you think so? I think Lily. Well, Lily. I like Lily. Lily's my friend. Lily is my friend. Lily is my friend. Taylor says she doesn't trust Lily. Why don't you trust Lily? La 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 la. So it says Lily is stringing me along. She's not actually interested in me. You could be right. I mean, maybe she's not actually interested in me, and she's just stringing me along. It's a theory. But I dig Lily. Specimen Andy says she better not be stringing him along. She better be genuinely interested in him. Slap, 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 slap. Well, even if she is, I'm talking with some people on dating apps who seem interested. So, I got some irons in the fire. Dave says, anybody who likes you that much probably has nefarious intentions. Hey, Rusty, how art thou? We got Rusty in the house here. Erie says, I will not stand for this Lily slander. Rusty's building a gaming computer. That's pretty cool, Rusty. That's pretty cool. Somebody says, I forgot Lily was buddies with Erie. Yeah, they're buddies. They're buddies, all right. So, guys who just joined, We were discussing, when you see me, can you tell that I'm schizoaffective? I know, like, there's some people, obviously, who I see from the Fountain House and mental health recovery groups, and like I said, I like them. But when I see photographs of them, when I see them perform, I'm like, yeah, this person is very schizophrenic. Do you when you see me, can you tell there's something off about me, or do I present very normal? So he says, you look very nervous, but I don't know what schizoaffective looks like. A horn dog says, you don't present normal at all. Dave says, medicated your front page pamphlet material. Under medicated, it's too easy to see. Erie says, you look a bit slow. We got Crazy Carl in the house. How art thou, Crazy Carl? Horn Dog says, I feel like your parents and the medication did this to your mind. Rusty says, when you were medicated with the sideburns and you were completely undetectable. Nobody knew. La 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 la. Where art thou? Where art thou? Taylor says, you should wear a t-shirt in real life that says man-child like your drawings. Why, Taylor? She says, great idea, Taylor time. Erie wants to know, did I gain weight? I might have. Why? I've been eating a lot of cookies recently. Do I look like I've gained weight? I can try to go on a diet a little bit. Erie says, yes, you look like you gained a little bit of weight. Not too much, though. Not too much. My mother's been giving me cookies, so I think she's fattening me up with the cookies. Somebody wants me to get into my underpants and dance. La 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 la. Let me get into my underpants. Actually, no, I don't want to get. I don't want to get into my underpants. I don't feel like getting into my underpants. I'll get into my underpants. Don't be scared that Daddy's gone. He won't be here to. All right. So, do I look like I put on some weight, Erie? How do I look? Mum, they say, yes, you look like you put on some weight. Oh, I put on some weight, I'm getting fat. Gluttony in the USA. It's really, really not okay. Even though it can be cured, I don't feel so self-assured. Gluttony in the USA. It's really, really not okay. All right, I'll put my clothes back on. It's kind of chilly in here. Putting my clothes back on. All right. I'm back, guys. So says those cookies are bad. They're getting you fat. They're getting you fat, Andrew. Just cut out the cookies. Somebody says looks like somebody's been eating Cool Ranch Doritos again. All right, I need to go on a diet, I guess. That's okay. That's okay. I am running. I run for 20 minutes. I can try to do the running, and I guess I got to go on a diet. Guys. All right. Erie says it does not look like you run, Andrew. Well, I do. Somebody says I run from real life. Somebody says, how was the pool? I guess the pool was nice, guys. All right. Anybody got any last questions here, or should does this about cover it? Erie wants me to put up some pictures from last summer so we can compare. Okay. Okay, this is me last summer. August 7th, 2024. This is me in December 2024. And this is me this week. So I look like I put on some weight. Okay, I can work off the weight. That's something I can do well. Thanks for letting me know that I put on some weight and I can work it off. I can work off the weight. So he says, have you ever had a mustache? I don't think so, Dead Cops. I don't think so. What is sad? Erie says sad. What is sad, Erie? What is sad, Erie? Erie says, genuine question. Do you think you look good in any of these pictures? Yes, Erie. Yes. I think I look like a young Tom Cruise, Erie. I think I look like a movie star. I think I look like the most handsome guy on planet Earth. I think I look smoking and hot. Carl says, you do, Andrew. You look smoking and hot. Carl says he does too. He does too. That's cool, Carl. That's cool. So he says, usually crazy men have women approaching. Usually handsome men have women approaching them. Why do you think you don't? I guess because, maybe the schizoaffective. So he says, women are just scared of Andrew because he's so handsome. Because he's so hot. They're just frightened because of how hot I am. So he says, great question. Does that mean women can see the schizo? I think women can see the schizo. Blah, 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 you can't see me. Somebody says, have you ever asked a chick out in real life? I think I asked a Starbucks barista if she wanted to date me or wanted to go on a date with me many years ago. She rejected me. I think my most recent ex-girlfriend approached me. And a lot of them I met on Match. So, yeah, it's rare for a woman to approach you, but that's what happened. Because it's not so rare. It's not so rare. Somebody says, was the barista there to witness when you had? No, this was many years ago. This was like 2018, 2019. I asked a barista, if she wanted to go on a date with me, and she said no. And I'm like, okay. Oh. I'm like, okay, fair enough. No, I haven't asked out a barista recently. No, she didn't give me a free coffee. Somebody asked, have you asked out anybody in the last 2 years? I mean, I guess I asked out Mark I asked Mark if she wanted to date, and Mark didn't want to. So I guess I asked out Mark. Because asking Mark doesn't count. So he says that's just not going to happen. Dave says I didn't say asking Mark. I said asking men doesn't count. Mark's not really a man. I consider Mark a lady. So he says Mark could surprise you. Invite him in the pool. Mark's my buddy. I'm just joking. We're just joking here. We're just joshing. Mark's my buddy. Mark's like my best friend at the moment. So Mark is like my best friend at the moment. I'm being silly here. I'm a little under the influence, but I dig Mark. Yeah, Mark's my buddy. Mark's my buddy. I got nothing bad to say about Mark. Taylor says I should smoke marijuana. So he says, do I see Mark as a man? No, I see Mark as a lady, to be honest with you, even though I see Mark as a lady. Anybody want me to set up the DSLR and create some videos, or not really? Like, nah. Anybody want? He says no. Erie says your face looked real old today in the pool. Erie, why are you so critical of me and my appearance? Like, why are you criticizing my appearance so much? Well, like, what the hell, Erie? Why are you picking apart and criticizing my appearance? So he says, let's call a spade, Andrew. The only time you were with a woman was when a woman pursued you. This is when you're taking your mental health more seriously. What can we get from that? I guess that I got to take my mental health more seriously. Dead Cops says, I guess. Well, so he says, no, you do. You need to take your mental health more seriously, Andrew. If I want brain. Taylor says women can smell your desperation and they go the other way. Erie asks, why did I delete my live from the pool? I don't know. I just thought it was boring. Oh. Erie says, your face looks really bloated and pale. Is that from the Abilify? I don't know. Maybe I'm dying. So he says, go meet a woman. Go meet a woman. Ah. This is, when was the last time you went out with Poppy? I guess I went out with him to Nami last Monday. So you only asked one girl out. Somebody says some men ask 15 girls out a day. You can do that, Angie. You can just start asking out tons of ladies. Just start asking out tons and tons of ladies. You can meet somebody. Oh. All right, guys. I think I'm going to peace out here. I appreciate you for watching. Do you guys really think I look fat and ugly? Or do you think Erie's being hard on me? Do you really think I look fat and ugly, or do you think I... Or do I not look fat and ugly? Do you guys think I look attractive? How do you think I look? Attractive or ugly? Crazy Carl says, you're melting on the outside now, too. You used to look attractive. So he says, Erie's just trying to help you, buddy. You're starting... They say, you look like a 4 out of 10. You look like a 4 out of 10. Oh. So I no longer look beautiful. I look ugly now. That's too bad. That's too bad. Taylor says, I think gay men would like you. He says, you kind of look like a bumblebee, a yellow jacket today. That's great specimen, Andy. So he says, you're going to be 40 soon. Of course you're going to start to age, Andrew. So he says, when's my birthday? July 25th. Somebody asks, is my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese? No. Somebody says there's more lines on your face than on the shirt. Hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, what are you gonna do? Erie says, you look like you smoke drugs. You take drugs. I don't, but thanks. Taylor says crack would create a thinner build. Andrew would be skinnier if he smoked crack. Ugh. All right, you guys got any last questions for me, or should I hit the old dusty trail? I guess I'm going to hit the old dusty trail here. Peace out, my amigos and amigas. Peace out.